Oi, lads.
This is our list, chat. This is our Python-coded list. Actual AI magic deck. Show sideboard. Sideboard is just a pile of cards, mate. We'll work on that as we go. It does the job for now. We got a counter spell that doesn't get cucked by Chalice. Got some fluties. Tidebinder is very good against most, if not all, show and tell into Omniscience like counter cards. Endurance is obvious, Subtlety is obvious, Force, Oko, Uro, Dismember, all obvious. I don't think this is the perfect sideboard, but I do think it's the perfect sideboard for TELDRAZI V1. This guy's so infatuated with Channel. Bro, but Channel into Ulamog is GG, man. It's one card in the deck. You can't just give up random turn 2 wins. Anytime that you're considering cutting Channel, there has to be a better cut. It can't be Channel. Wow. Actually never lucky. What's the best draw in the deck here? Once upon a time we're a big boy, right? And I go Woodland turn 1, and then turn 2... Hopefully we draw an TELDRAZI. If we don't, we can just go Island Chalice. It's a keep. This is math's greatest enemy, reality. This is okay though, this is okay. Tapped Woodland, get it out of the way. And then either Labyrinth Show and Tell or Island Chalice. Basic Swamp is sus. It's not the absolute best opponent for a Chalice for 1, but they do still have some hits, right? Deathrite Shaman, Dark Ritual. It's a Howling Mine deck. Okay, well that certainly helps us. Okay. That is a different card than what I thought. I thought that was the thing that mills you depending on how many permanents you've got tapped. Rat Colony, what the... Ulamog! We got 2 free counter spells available. How many rats did we get? Immortal Sun Rats. So why are they playing Howling Mine? They just like drawing cards? Yeah, isn't Mirrorbox is the anti like legend rule thing, right? Each non-token creature gets +1/+1 for each other creature you control. Okay. Alright, what's the Chalice situation? Like, literally useless. Chalice out, binding in. Wait, just flute and name Rat Colony. Easy. Boop boop. I don't know. I've just played fucking Oko and Uro, I guess. If I have to, I suppose I'll play Oko and Uro. If you're gonna twist my arm about it. Easy win. Bro, how do you get a Devourer or a Once Upon a Time in your fucking hand? I do have mana drain into Ring. With I mean, I guess I have to keep this. Flooded Strand. Any Chalice for Zero gamers? Not me. Esper Triumph. Very interesting. Does Chalice for Zero stop the elementals being evoked? Sadly not. Well, it's not really that sad, right? Because that's also what lets us play it even with Omniscience. Chalice cares about the mana value on the card, right? Not the price that you've paid. Little bro really wanted a land here. Show and tell, right? I'm not show and telling. Am I? Guess I have to mana drain fucking Shaman. Bum 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 bum. Well, I don't have to mana drain it though. I maybe should though. The rest of my cards are pretty like proactive, right? It'll be in my interest to do this. If they tap out for something, I get to tap out for the ring at least. They have an interesting mana base. I think they're playing like some kind of probably beanstalk, like leyline binding Sultai-ish deck. It's annoying though. Not easy playing TELDRAZI with no mana. Fuck. I mean, listen. I guess draw a land, hardcast Ulamog. Go on. Go on, Deck. Go on. No, not the stifle, you... You fucking knob, man. You're a knob. I needed that land, bro. 8 mana. Well, start here. Once upon a time's actually gas. Okay, Chalice for 1 or 2. 2 kind of messes with me a little bit, but we'll probably mess with them a lot as well, but I'll just go 1. Interesting cam position. Sorry. That's the deck building camera. Conservative gameplay? What's like, why not though? Why not? What's the damn rush? We're playing against like mid-range Pio, right? Like we're gonna have the late game pretty often, I think, here. Chalice on 1. Well, I mean, we know they've got at least Stifle, Shaman, and Brainstorm. Maybe Swords and as well, or something like that. Bowmaster's a little annoying with this hand, isn't it? Two, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. We don't have an Omniscience or a Woodland, which is a little annoying. Greed Lord opponent not getting the counter. Yep. Ooh. Binding for ring has some value for sure. Ooh, 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 ooh. I guess it's better to bounce at Uro, isn't it? They can recast both sides of Uro, but at least I'm on 7 life and not 1. That makes quite a difference. 3, 4, 5, 6. So if I draw a land, I can rebuy a 7-drop and then bounce their board if I'm not dead. They're playing like just grindy mid-range pile, so this should be a matchup that we win most of the time, right? We got a bit fucked on mana earlier, but we should be able to go over the top of them most of the time. Significantly OTT. So I can order the triggers here, right? I want to bounce their board, but I need to actually kill the Minsk and Boo. Otherwise they can just play Uro, play Minsk, fling, kill me. Well, I don't actually know if this works, but it has to work or we lose anyway. Drag, choose a resolution order. I've got 2 bindings. Oh, okay. Choose resolution order. I am choosing the resolution order. Thank you, Arena. Right. Kill you.
I don't like defeat.
Resolve binding. CCC. Do not resolve second binding. I decline. Thank you. Draw a card before they get your ass. I've got to assume we're dead here, but I mean there's a chance that we're not. Dead to Bull or a Minsk and Boo. Probably. If we die, it'll probably be to one of those. We won, did we? Tapped land, huh? An untapped land would have went pretty crazy there. Oh wait, I get the spawn actually. We're fucked. I don't know, man. I think we can keep battling for a bit. Brother, where are my woodlands? Holy shit. Are you winning? I have no idea. I know I'm not dead yet, and every turn that passes makes it more likely that I win. But if I had to guess, I'd say we're going to take an L here. I love to see that binding getting used as long as it doesn't lead to my death. Bruh, swords on my spawn. Okay. That game was a little sad. We missed lands in the early game and missed, like, all of our Omnisciences and Woodlands in the late game too. Go next. I think this has got to be one of our best, like, possible matchups though. Maybe the stifles are a little annoying, but Force seems great. Oko, Uro, Flute, Subtlety, Endurance, Tidebinder. Tidebinder seems pretty good. I think you've got to take Chalice out here, right? It has some effect, but it's not as if they're a fucking Lurrus deck, right? Where it truly shines. Oko, Uro, Dispute. Many choices. Not Oko. Uro or Dispute? I'll try Dispute. Nah, I won't. I'll try Uro. Screw this. Dispute doesn't counter Binding or Minskenboo. That's like... maybe not their two best cards against us, but two of the most annoying ones. Okay, I'm very good at drawing Show and Tell. I'm very bad at drawing Omniscience, I'm noticing. No! Draws 4 of more often than 3 of. Interesting. Yes. Obviously we need to be a 4 Omniscience pile here. We're learning that pretty quickly. Because I guess one issue is that Show and Tell, bringing Ulamog into play is not that good, right? From Show and Tell, it's way better from GPG. Or it's way better from Woodland. We need the Omnisciences, man. I guess this is just a 7/7 creature. Maybe that's just fine, right? It doesn't have Annihilator, but it still has Ward, Sack 2 permanents. Like, it's not absolutely awful. And even if they do kill it, it will go to the graveyard, right? And then it will set up our GPGs. Obviously, an Omniscience would be better here, but... Would you like to sack 2 permanents, mate? They do sack 2 permanents. Wait, then I just bind in the binding. Go again? Okay, possible counterspell here, of course. I pass. Okay, that was way better than I could have possibly hoped. Wait, and now it's got counters. It's got 10 counters. It's got Annihilator 10. That counted itself as being exiled? That can't be right. The binding wasn't in play when the Ulamog came into play. I mean, it is funny. It's certainly funny. What? No land? Okay, so all I need to do is cast a big spell. Which shouldn't be too hard. They're lucky they have so many lands, but it's still fine, alright. Because this is just a ticking time bomb. Like, they are so fucking dead as soon as I make any land drops.
Your new look is enchanting.
Woodland is 2. Land puts it to 3. Uro would put it to 4. Okay. So if we put the Omniscience to the graveyard, we can Woodland, turn it into an Omniscience. If we put it into hand, we can show and tell it into play properly, but they'll obviously get to put something into play as well. I mean, I guess it's graveyard, huh? Now let's see what we can do with Uro. Excuse me, Uro is not free? I know I can Tishana the Uro trigger. I didn't realize I had to. I thought I'd be able to escape it for free. That's my mistake.
Fear your truth.
It's an error of judgment on my part. Yeah, the deck still needs improvements, but we are absolutely cooking with this path that we're on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's make Omniscience again here. Okay. Everything is working perfectly except the show and tells. We just got to make the show and tells better, and surely that's just the fucking easiest thing to do in the world. When show and tells the worst card in your deck, you're doing fine. Channel's the worst card. Okay, that's not true, but again, even if it was, that'd be fine, right? Two Devourers and 2 lands, or 3 Devourer, or 1 Devourer and 3 lands. I have mana drain and rumble mana regardless. I mean, you surely have to keep the Devourers. They do play Stifle, yeah. Maybe I'll bin the fetch land. I guess they could Stifle the trigger if they want. Omni on top or bin it all? Bin it all, I think. Pretty sure the best cards for us here are A Labyrinth for mana or a ring to spend our mana drain mana on? Or nothing, I guess. Nothing is good. Well, I only play 3 Omniscience, so I've got to take this one. That's another reason to play 4, huh? I could bin that one as well. Basic island, I'll draw. Yep, Ulamog is gonna pop with the Omniscience exiled. Dude, we're just playing a 50 card deck. This is OP. Okay, there are small improvements to be made still, but I like what I'm seeing here. Unfair TELDRAZI coming through. Why are you not using the Weeb Omniscience? This art is sick, man. I think it uses the Weeb art when you get it from the Woodland, alright? Which is a bit cringe, but...
Open your heart.
Oko, oko, oko.
Dances around you.
What?
Oh dear.
No Tidebinder here, but I mean, you gotta go for the show and tell, right? When they're tapped out. They could have a leyline binding, of course. If I go Omniscience and they go binding... How bad is it? Guess the worst thing would be a Minskin bow.
You're a tricksy one.
This is why you want Tidebinder, huh? Tidebinder here would be basically lethal. It's a great sideboard card for this deck. Wow. I guess sometimes they just don't have it, huh?
This is my cue to exit.
Alright. I got 15 power, they're on 15 life, and I've got a 0 mana drain. I think that resolves, right? Does it? See what they target? Well, let them target first and then cast mana drain. Don't think that's gonna work. Are they targeted Omniscience? Okay, I'd like to counter that, please. Wait, what? What? Okay, Loris. On the play. Give me Labyrinth. Give me Big Boy. Give me Chalice. I have one of my 3 cards I require. I'd like to mull. I can do turn 2 show and tell and bring a land into play. Is that good? Or turn 3 Ulamog? Potential turn 3 Ulamog, yes. I'm on the road again. Anyone else on the road again? Simply draw another 7 cost. I'm gonna try, man. I'm gonna try. Omniscience was the top card. No! Listen, you can't cry about a chalice, though. You got a chalice. You got a chalice and reevaluate later. Now, breeding pool or lab? Turn 3 Ulamog? Yeah, but it's got no counters, bro. It's got no counters. No exiled cards here. I'm gonna try pool, though. Gives us another draw at a big boy here. Chalice on 2 eats their deck, though. Chalice on 1 is pretty good as well, man. They've got 1 and 2 mana cards, right? I can't do Chalice for 2 on this turn anyway. It's a Phyrexian tower deck. Oh, get hit a 1-drop. Alright, they hit a 2. Luck sack. To be fair, not the best breach in the world, is it? Ring. Okay, fine. Oh. Timeless Landlord coming through. Come on, deck. One more chalice, just for old time's sake, please. Who is this bauble lord, right? Raptor hit a 1-drop? How have they hit a fucking 2 again, dude? They're so laggy. Alright, they've turned Amped Raptor into Demonic Tutor. That seems... Opponent's cooking, man. That's a combo. Amped Raptor plus Diabolic Intent. Okay, they've got 1 mana available, but I've got Chalice, so we're not too scared of anything on this turn. There it is. There's your Chalice for 2, and then you just have to win somehow. Now Chalice for 2 does interrupt some spells in my deck, but only some. It just, like, breaks their whole deck though, right? So it's still worth. Okay. Do 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 do. Yeah, they gotta go Raptor beat down. We could die to the ring, but it is unlikely, right? Does Breach have any, like, instants or sorceries that cost more than 2? Not in the main deck, I don't think. Ulamog's an Exile, yeah, but remember it's not going to have any counters, right? But I do need to win, obviously. I know I've got one in hand, but it doesn't come in with any counters. And we let them put a card into play as well, right? I'm a little scared about what they can bring into play here when I'm taking 3. Amulet. Is that the best they could do? I'm a little scared though. I was hoping to have another ring by now, man. Monka S, Monka S, Monka S. Surely they can't beat Ulamog? Well, not now. They could have beat Ulamog if they just put a creature into play, though. Put a creature into play from my show and tell. Just, like, swing both, take 17, hit me for 2 or something, right? Hit me for 2. I take 3 from the ring, and then, like, they could have won. Why the fuck did they bring Unstable Amulet into play? Opponent is cooking though. Opponent has combined energy with breach combo. That raptor hit Diabolic Intent and sack the raptor is very gas. How against Annihilator 10? They attack first, dumbass. If they bring in like a Dragon Range Channeler 3-power flyer, they attack me for 3, I attack back, I put them to 2, they lose their board, but I take 3 from the ring, and then I take 3 from the ring again, I fucking die. Why are you acting like there's no way that they could win there? Holy shit. Why do you think I'm saying, why did the opponent bring in the amulet? I'm saying, why did they bring in the amulet? Because there was an alternative way to fucking win. Not because it was impossible. They were close. They literally just needed a creature that could hit me for 3. That's it. And they would have won. Like, they would have won, maybe. I would still get some extra ring draws and stuff, right? So that was awkward. What was awkward about that? Why did it take so long to get going? I don't know. Can't work it out. Either way, endurance me. And bind me. And maybe binding's not that good against combo though. I'll try subtlety actually against them. Put a creature on top of their deck when they're trying to breach seems pretty good. He could have casted Ulamog much sooner. But I drew the second Ulamog on that turn, man. I got the second Ulamog from the ring draw. What happened to Channel? Channel's still in the deck, man. What is this keep? What do you mean, what is this keep? I simply rumble into Chalice and win. Okay, you gotta keep that, don't you? Can I die next turn? Maybe, but I've still got a rumble. How? They're a combo, right? They do Dark Ritual and Breach stuff, and then use their Stitcher suppliers. Ulamog to Grave, please. And then, yeah, it's Tendrils shit in it. I think if they have the perfect hand, we can die here. But they need multiple rituals. They need the other tutor. I mean, maybe they can do it with one ritual, but and a tower. And then next turn when I have the ring, that gives me safety for a turn. Okay, pretty cool. We got a Poggers in hand and one in the grave. What I need here is next step is draw a green spell so that I can endurance for free. And once you've got a green spell for endurance, simply win after that. If they just pass, I can't really draw with the ring, I don't think, because of the Bowmasters, but that should be okay. Obviously, if both players are just holding up mana, we're going to win. Yo, green spell, any green spells in the house? Chalice! Chalice, Chalice. For 1 or for 2? 2 affects my own deck. 2 is better against them, but it's also worse for me. And then we just hold up hard cast endurance. Actually, to do it for 2 actually costs me my spawn, which is annoying. I'll do 1. Two, 3, 4, 5, 6. Next turn we can cast a Devourer. Good dotsies. That was sick, man. They got it to their graveyard and they didn't even have to pay the 2 life. Pretty good. Should I flash in endurance now? I think, yes, right? I can actually start a clock. Endurance beatdown, man. 5-turn clock, baby! K command my Chalice. Interesting. No woodland, no show and tell. I've got 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, maybe 7 mana, but to have 7 mana does cost a lot of resources. I gotta pay like 2 life to have 7 mana. But I kinda have to do that, no? I've gotta play the other ring, and then surely I'm holding this up. Order no! Draw last. Imagine drawing last, huh? You've got to be a fucking donut to do that. I don't play Omni this turn? How, bro? It costs 10 mana. If they want to play Lurrus again to get the free bauble, they won't have Bowmasters from a ring for a turn. Alright, just ritual into both. Go fuck yourself. I'm 1 mana off lethal. Slightly cringe. Okay, definitely exile that, and I think we don't use the Ugin trigger here. Just hard casting the combo deck. I mean, gotta do it sometimes, right? Yeah, they are dead next turn, so we just gotta not die here, hopefully. They found an intent to Monk IS. Do they not have another one? Did they really need that and then ripped it? That's pretty sick. Dead? No, not yet. They can brick here. It's unlikely, but they can. I guess we're already just dead, right? Thoughtseize, okay. But I suppose I could trigger the ring, right? They can't play Bowmasters now. I guess they can ritual this Bowmasters. And then I just have to absolute luck sack endurance and the green card off of my 2 spells. But if I'm going to try that, it needs to be exactly now. Womp womp. Okay, 1 second, chat, before game 3. 1 sec, 1 sec. That sucked. I guess I should have Force of Vigor too, right? Like, they actually need the breach to stay in play. 1 subtlety, 1 force, 2 endurance. Hard mull chalice too. Because they've got K command, remember. They removed my chalice in game 2. They have answers, which is normal. Okay. Devourer, try and find a lab here. Why am I playing GPG? GPG gives you a way to use Ulamog from the graveyard, right, with a woodland. Because if you woodland and reanimate Ulamog itself, it'll have no counters on it because it's not entering the battlefield. But if you do it through GPG first, it will. But on the flip side, it might actually just not be fucking worth it to even play it. I'm still not sure about that yet. Feels bad to use Hedge Maze and not use your Surveil, but gotta be done surely. Alright, no Thoughtseize, please. Stitcher's Supplier. Okay. Wow, what a mill, holy fuck. Alright, I'll play turn to 13-13 with Annihilator 6. Sorry, 17-17. My mistake. Annihilator 10, ward, sacrifice 2 permanents. It's pretty good. The sick part is their mill off a supplier was so good that we could lose here. We could be dead. No cap, no. They have a set of cards that could be in their deck that could be lethal here. Surely we are dead. There's a solid chance we are dead. Welcome to Timeless, man. Turn 2, 17-17, Annihilator 10, ward, sack 2 permanents. Sometimes does not get the job done. Yep, Channeler. Ritual. Molten Collapse kills the Chalice as well. That is fucking insane, man. What a luck box, dude. How have they killed both of my fucking creatures? That was crazy. Or not both my permanents. Chalice for 0 is still tempting, man, but it might be too... You know bro's got a handful of baubles. You know it. Sorcery, artifact, creature. Wouldn't they have just played the baubles? True. 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 Huge information. So nasty, man. So fucking nasty. Nah, not GG. They can't kill me, right? They can build a board though. They can't storm me because of ring protection. They just have to put a bunch of creatures in play, right? Or no creatures, I guess. Whoa. No, Amulet doesn't work. I mean, I think they can basically put every black creature in their deck into play, which would be... To be fair, that would be including Bowmasters, right? So I guess they're going to end the turn with 4 Bowmasters in play, which makes my ring worse, but doesn't stop me playing the game. And they'll run out of juice, right? Because they don't have a channeler in play. Maybe they can't even get all the Bowmasters in. Needle... Ring, I guess. I mean, I think that's fine, right? That could have been worse. Woodland could be lethal next turn. I guess not. And then it's whether... Do you want to Chalice for 1 or 2? We don't have a GPG actually, so the Ulamog attack won't work. Or I'll just be attacking for 7. I think 7's not nothing, but it's not everything either. don't know how I feel about this, man. I'm not happy, I'm not happy. I am not happy. No! You can't be drawing a land there, bro. That's unacceptable. Fuck! Yeah, GPG. A GPG was lethal. Is that not a ring tap here? Nah, they've got ring in the Nido. Show and tell. Show and tell, huh? Damn, man. Alright, alright, alright. We can make our alterations at least. That molten collapse was disgusting, dude. Holy fuck. Okay, 2-1. Not a bad start, but Ecuador. Ecuador.